go, go guys! Go guys! Okay, oh, go! Oy! Agay! Kuha ng bola. Oh, cross court. Oh, go! Tara, tuloy tayo. Bola. Oh.
It's now time for the 10-minute official portal at ATENEO.
back dito po sa Philippines. Final round you have here between these two lady squads. Take ang bola. Torres sa likod. And that's it.
Timing is everything talaga. Wow!
Oh, championship point.
Tuloy pa rin ang aksyon dito sa bakbakan.
Pinalo. Umisko. Wow. Nakakapata kayo. And the crowd here at Pacquiao Arena are having the time of their lives. This is where it all started.
And we have gone the distance, figuratively and literally. Only if you know where we are right now. Anyway, patuloy ang ating semifinals. Actually, both in the men's division, masisimula tayo, LaSalle versus Ateneo. And later on, UST versus FEU. Where we are at right now, this is Henares, Montalban. Kita nyo naman the trip, the adventure that we have to take just to bring you this semi-final game. Benji Santiago, kasama ko si Chicky Pablo. Mas malayo pinanggalingan ang kasama ko.
Oo, layo ng Muntinlupa sa Montalban.
That's right. Anyway, eto nga tayo, umabot tayo ng Game 3. And
Yes.
who would imagine, especially, eto pa rin, renewal of the rivalry as it continues coming into this one.
You know, the team that controls the tempo, whether it's the fast transitions for Ateneo or control at the net for LaSalle, that's the team that will likely come up on top.
Well, nakabawi nga, naunahan itong Ateneo. Game 1 was taken by DLSU, pero nakabawi nga ang Ateneo. Ganun din actually yung situation dun sa ating second game, UST forcing a Game 3 laban sa FEU. Now, let's take a look first. Etong DLSU University, kumbaga, nalaman na hindi sila ganun ka-invincible.
Yeah, kasi wala silang talo di ba? All throughout until yesterday. And this was the story. The first ball could not be controlled. Kasi pag na-control mo yung bola na yon, you can run different kinds of plays. But since they couldn't really control the ball, na-predict na ng Ateneo kung saan pupunta or saan manggagaling pala yung attacks nila. That's why you have their attack points 61 from Ateneo and 50 from
Yes.
from LaSalle. Pero the blocks sa Ateneo din 7 and the aces sa 5 ang LaSalle. But then you know what? Ang sabi nga ng Ateneo they stay in system. They try to run their plays as successfully as they can and they're very good at floor defense. Ito namang LaSalle, yung kanilang blocking ang talagang pinag-iigtingan nila.
Well, yung pag-iigtingan ngayon nila, yung animo
Yes.
for LaSalle, coming into this one and realizing that, of course, ito na yung mga yung kultura ng dalawang teams, matalo ka na sa iba
Oo.
kesa sa isa't isa. Di ba?
Yes, and one of the key players yon si Gloria, nakita natin. He had 18 points from 16 attacks, a block, and a service ace.
Samantala, over at the other side for Ateneo, coming into this one dahil galing sila sa panalo, momentum is basically on their side. And let's
Yes.
see how Emil Pasinio could really help out Ateneo. And of course, en route to that trip and the matches that they have to go through pag pumasok nga sila in that battle for gold.
Right, Emil Pasinio naman had 17 points coming from 14 attacks and 3 aces. So kailangan siyang bantayan because he can also score from the service zone.
Ayan, clean cut pa, medyo nagpagupit.
Oo.
Ito sa Emil Pasinio and hoping that somehow, hindi naman magbabago yung kanyang paglalaro kung nagbago man yung konti, yung kanyang itsura. Anyway, this is De La Salle versus Ateneo. Expect something big to happen. We'll come back with the match.
Volleyball is back dito po sa TV. Final round we have here between these two lady squads. Wait ang bola. Flores sa likod. And that's it.
Timing is everything talaga. Wow!
Oh, championship point.
Tuloy pa rin ang aksyon dito sa bakbakan.
Pinalo. Movie score.
Wow!
Lahat na paata kayo. And the crowd here at Top Arena are having the time of their lives. This is where it all starts.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome inside the Inares Center in Montalban City, the province of Rizal. This is the V-League 2025 Men's Collegiate Challenge, where it all started. This is match number 33 of the tournament, game number 3 of the semifinals between the De La Salle University Green Spikers and their opponents, the Ateneo de Manila University Blue Eagles. Introducing the 2 national referees officiating this match. Our first referee is Chopper Educado. Second referee is Erlindo Eusebio.
Okay, let's go!
Let's now meet the starters. First, for the De La Salle University Green Spikers. Middle blocker number 17, team captain JJ Rodriguez. Setter number 4, Ezer Regidor. Outside spiker number 11, Eugene Gloria. Middle blocker number 13, Isa Oseni. Outside spiker number 18, Chris Hernandez. And opposite hitter number 20, Rui Ventura. Starting libero is number 6, Sherwin Retiro. The head coach for La Salle is Jose Roque. Calling on the starters of the Ateneo de Manila University Blue Eagles. Outside spiker number 4, team captain Gian Salarzon. Setter number 3, Enzo Gutierrez. Middle blocker number 7, Roch Alejos. Opposite hitter number 8, Amil Pasino. Outside spiker number 14, Miguel Yu. And middle blocker number 23, Brian Castro. Starting libero is number 25, Lance De Castro. The head coach for Ateneo is Vince Mangulabnan.
Again, it's game 3 ng ating semifinals. Rui Ventura, Oseni, Gloria, Hernandez, Rodriguez, Regidor, and Sherman Retiro for Coach Joe Roque for his starters coming into this semi-final match against their old rival, the Ateneo Blue Eagles, who's got Amil Pasino, Ron Chalejos, Miguel Yu, Gian Salarzon, Brian Castro, Gutierrez, and Lance De Castro. For the Blue Eagles, who's coached by Vince Mangulabnan. Promises to be something very, very interesting, especially para sa school communities ng dalawang teams na ito. Once again, Benji Santiago with Chiqui Pablo. And it has to be worth it to get a win. Malayo ang biyahe, ha?
Oo. Tempo ang importante dito eh. Sinong team ang makakakuha ng tempo right away will likely come up on top.
Well, I can just remember what happened back in game 2, no? Lamang na yung Ateneo. I thought they were going to have it easy in set number 1, but things made a really quick turnaround that favored Ateneo to take that first set in game 2. And that's where they picked up from where they left off. It truly was been very good for them.
Yeah, La Salle has to be really smart in their hits, yung mga hulog nila or strong attacks. They really have to look for those open zones, just like what they did earlier.
Eugene Gloria at the service area, 1-0 start here for the Green Spikers. Salarzon with a reception. Miguel Yu going for the attack, and he gets blocked. Let's see, Pasino going, cross-scored. It's an attack point for Ateneo.
Yeah, that was a good angle kasi nakita niya na the center player at the back ng La Salle was really far from the corner sa zone 1. Kaya yun ang tinarget niya. Although there was a stretch from the player of La Salle, kinulang lang siya.
So 1-all. Hidor with a set here for Sadie. They thought they had a block that was going for them, but it's going to be a point instead for LaSalle as that block and then the ball goes out.
Si Hussein is such an all-around player. Maasahan mo siya sa net, sa service, sa defense, even in attacks.
That's why he truly deserves his starting spot here for LaSalle. Ateneo nakabawi naman kaagad.
Great hit from Pasino. Nakita niya na hindi established yung block, so pinasok niya agad yung bola. Kaya lumusot.
Rojalejos has turned a serve here for Ateneo. Hidor setting that one up. It hit the line. It's going to be a point here for LaSalle.
Ventura aiming the end line dito sa Ateneo side and he got it.
Luis Ventura, in most of the games, even back in the preliminaries, he would come off the bench. Pero right now, talagang kailangan magsimula na siya rito.
Oo, kasi ang ganda ng performance niya eh.
Salarson going for that attack. The dig by LaSalle. Easy over. Chance ball here para sa Ateneo. They went for that attack. Nagawa ng paraan ng LaSalle. Here comes Luis Ventura.
The blockers were there for Ventura but walang problema para sa kanya. He was able to go for the tips of the blockers. Let's look at that. There goes his hit.
And that's a grab spike of the set. And creating an opportunity for LaSalle to be up by 2 as of the moment. Luis Ventura really making a good account of himself here as part of the starters for Coach Joe. It's a move it. Ace of the set. 5 serving 2.
Good save.
Well, ball over for Ateneo. Here comes the attack. Salarson was right there. Lance De Castro going to Emil Pasino. Here's LaSalle. Oh, that's kind of wild, but...
There was a touch.
Yes.
You'd see the movements of LaSalle, no? Very fluid sila. Parang talagang nagising sila from yesterday or the other day.
It was Chris Hernandez who made that attack point. Extends their lead up to 4 as of the moment here in the opener. Ventura serves another good one here. Ateneo with Gian Salarson. And they will get the point.
You know, that was a good hit by Salarzon, but tumama sa net eh. I think it was Rodriguez who nipped the net. So point goes to Ateneo.
They needed something to stop the momentum of LaSalle and Ateneo. It worked out well for them. Well, of course, natulungan din sila nung kalaban nila. That time, yun nga lang. A service error for Ateneo, but only their first, actually.
Yeah, if you wanna go for service pressure, yan yung risk eh. Kaya makikita mo si Coach Vince at the side, he's not really very alarmed by that mistake.
Kanina at the top of the coverage, I noticed both 30 when it comes to errors itong dalawa in their last meeting. Salarson gets blocked, ball is still up. And Emil Pasino at it again.
And you know, that was possible because ang ganda ng coverage ni Yu. He was able to put that ball up, made it playable, and that's why Gutierrez was able to set it properly for Pasino.
Good service. Hidor with a set here. That attack. Dug here. Puts Lidwell Crisostomo on the floor for Ateneo. And off the block. Luis Ventura really piling up the points for LaSalle. And the first team to reach 8 points that will send us to this technical timeout. Back here at Inares, Montalban. First timers kami rito ni Chicky Pablo. That's okay. They love what's going on. Sumagad itong semifinals in the men's. This is the first of the schedule that we have for today. Spend your weekend with us. Of course, check out the YouTube channel, the Vili Collegiate Challenge. As we take a look at Lasal. Nakita nyo naman, kailangan na mag-stuntman. Ala. Si Eugene Gloria, that's how important in trying to find a way to get them into the battle for gold.
You could see how Ateneo is making LaSalle run all over the place para ma-disrupt yung kanilang system. Wow, that was a good serve. Yeah, I think that hit the corner of Zone 1.
So Brian Castro.
Yun, corner talaga.
Basta medyo sumabit pa sa net pero lumusot naman. Here comes this attack. Good dig. Good pancake para sa Ateneo. As they try to go back row. Oh! That's long.
Yeah, just a little too long for Ventura. You know, when we were talking on the top of the coverage, medyo nalito lang ako dun sa ating screen where we had the analysis of the scores. But the one that really did a good job in receiving the balls was Ateneo. That's why they had 61 attacks as opposed to 50. Kailangan lang nila ma-repeat yun. Especially si Husseini, you have to be able to kind of predict kung paano siya titira because ang dami niyang variety. Merong malakas, merong mga hulog. Kasi si Husseini is also looking at the defense of Ateneo. He doesn't just hit the ball.
Drop ball, getting himself actually to contribute para sa LaSalle as they are up 9-7 as of the moment. Eugene Gloria. Nothing much that Amin Pasino could do about that attack.
Yeah, another smart player from LaSalle, si Gloria. This is what happened there. So the setup was up right in the comfort zone of Gloria. So even if the blockers were there, nagawa niya ng paraan.
Up by 3, LaSalle. Let's see, Miguel Yu going cross-court. There was that dig from LaSalle.
Yeah.
Tiro.
You know, that was a good set from Hernandez to Gloria. Kaya ang ganda ng hulog ni Gloria.
Timeout's going to be called here by Ateneo, trailing by 4.
Sa block natin, kung mapapansin nyo, hindi nila nilalaban yung atake nila sa block. Okay? Same pa rin tayo sa pattern, pero syempre alam nyo naman na yan, pag nasarado na natin, lalo na sa triple block, ang daan na lang ng bola, it's either itatapon na lang or magka-cut-cut na lang sila, okay? Tsagayin natin sa depensa, makadampot tayo, okay? Pwede tayo mag-2, advantage ka pa rin pag nagsha-shadow siya. Okay?
And feeling fans, you can vote for the athlete who's got the skills to chill and the coolest of all time. Follow the official Nestle Ice Cream Philippines Facebook page for more info. Voting runs until October 8. Winners will be known on October 10. Let's crunch the coat, keep cool with Crunch. As we continue with the action here in set 1, Miguel Yu changing the direction, and it's a drop ball.
Yeah,
And that's coming up a timeout and a point.
Yeah, smart play there. Nakita niya, he read the defense first before going for an attack.
8-11 as of the moment. Regidor again with that set. And Rui Ventura. He feels good here in set 1.
You know, nag-iiba kasi yung direction ng bola if it nips or if it touches the blocker's arm. That's why mahihirapan yung floor defense ng Ateneo.
Ventura currently has 5 points, also an ace across his name here. And nga lang, Eugene Gloria serves it out. Let's take a look at Miguel Yu. Ateneo is trailing. Regidor. They tried a quick play. There was that block from Ateneo. Let's go back row. Well anticipated by Ateneo. Amil Pasino.
That was a fast play by Gutierrez to Pasino. Kaya makikita mo, the blockers weren't established yet. Papunta pa lang sila sa location, nakapalo na si Pasino.
That's the way to do it. So they made a point. Deficit cut down to 2. Hidor. And getting it off the block with that attack.
You could see the facial expression of Hernandez nung umakyat siya for that hit. He knew that the arms were there. That's why he angled the hit for a off-the-block touch point.
So far, 3 points naman para kay Chris Hernandez, and they are up by 3 indeed here in the opening set. As we take a look at Isa Usaini, one of those really sharp power serves. She and Salanson being able to do it. And LaSalle now finding themselves up by 4. Look at this grab, block of the set.
So, ang hirap, no? Ang hirap makalusot dun sa block na yon.
So LaSalle with the reception. Oh, right down the middle.
Yeah, if you've got a good first ball, go for your middle.
How many times can you do that? Well, they still have to. 11 serving 14 for now. 1 and set by Hidor.
That was another over-receive from LaSalle,
Yeah.
pero nagawa ng paraan ni Raydor. Instead of him hitting it and scoring a point for himself, he gave it to his teammate. Yan ang maganda sa setter.
Chance naman here. Teka muna. Infraction kagad dito para sa LaSalle, and that will earn a point for Ateneo.
Yeah, when you go aggressive at the net, lalo na pag alam mong malakas yung papalo on the opposite side, the chance of nipping the net is there.
And here's Amil Pasino right now. He's got 3 points so far. Over reception. Buti naka-recover din si Amil Pasino. Good rally that we're seeing here between these two teams. Ginamit ng mga blockers. LaSalle will score. And Chris Hernandez, 5 points. And we go into this technical timeout with LaSalle up by 4. Well, Inares Montalban. And what an experience. And incidentally, I think yung PVL will open up a new conference that will begin on Tuesday. Dito rin at the same place. So, busy ang mga tao ng Sports Vision. 16 serving 12. So you take a look at this. That is a service error for LaSalle.
You know, actually, si Chris Hernandez, he's the #1 best server coming into the semis. Coming into the semis, he had 9 service aces.
Here's the team captain of Ateneo, Gian Salanson, with a good serve right there. Regidor, tulak lamang para kay Rui Ventura. Here comes Salanson.
Salarzon wanted that. It was a good approach and he saw there was only one blocker in front of him. So madali niyang nalihis yung bola.
14 serving 16.
He was the one who served. He also got the point for Ateneo. Here he is again. 14-16. Naging regalo.
See, Salarzon is number 8 coming into the semis as best server. He had 5 service aces then.
Nakapag-contribute pa yung center si Enzo Gutierrez for Ateneo. 15-16. Ganyan talaga itong dalawan to. No surprises here. They may lead by 4. It's going to be wiped away just like that. Pero babawi naman si Eugene Gloria with that cross-court attack.
Kaya pag si Gloria kasi ang titira, kailangan mabilis ka mag-establish ng block eh. Kundi makakahanap siya ng way to get that ball through like that.
Given a chance like that, Eugene Gloria would want to outdo himself as compared to his performance back in Game 2.
Good read there by De Castro. Alam na niya eh, pabagsak pa lang yung bola, outside na. You really have to read the ball well.
Baga, alam na nila tansyado na yun.
Oo.
It has happened to them siguro mga 1,000 times more than even. Sukat na sukat, ika
Sukat
nga.
na sukat.
Isa oh! Gosh!
Wow! You know, I thought that was a miscommunication
Kaya
between
nga, eh.
Husseini and Rayidor. Pero ang haba ng arm ni Husseini and he was still able to find the floor.
I guess lagi ang anticipation pagka sa Isa Osairi, akala ng
Oo.
Ateneo malakas eh. Back set here. Anil Pasino with a drop ball point for the Blue Eagles.
Kasi si Gutierrez, instead of setting to the outside, who was nearer to him, he went for a back set. That's why nakita mo yung habol ng blockers ng Lasal eh. That was a good play.
So Enzo Gutierrez at the service area. Regidor
hello.
going to Hosseini. Miguel Yu gets it off the block.
Kaya halos wala pang ang approach dun si Yu eh. He had to adjust very quickly and he adjusted really well.
Yes, you got that right. We are all tied up. LaSalle calling a timeout now.
Huwag na kayo mag-wave na ganyan kasi meron naman kasama tayo na susuporta eh. So covered lang natin. Kaya tumama yun. Dito na sa gilid eh. Diba? Kung wave. Diretso.
Agresiva.
Pasa. Yan na. Sa ngayon, yan na yung problema natin. Okay? So,
serve pass.
anuin natin, ayusin natin. Timing.
Dapat tuloy natin itong first set.
Wala lang. Almost 10,000 na kaagad at nanonood
Start pa lang.
sa ating YouTube channel. At eto nga, kita nyo naman, tabla na tayo. Kanina, 4 ang lamang ng Lasal. Sabi niya, they could not just take it easy. Ateneo have been finding ways. And as I've made mention, what happened back in Game 2, that first set, that turnaround, created a lot of good things for Ateneo. Pero yun nga lang, a service error.
You know, like what Coach Joe said, no, service receive was really their problem in their last game and they're doing better now but kailangan daw mas maganda pa para makarun sila ng mas maraming plays.
Eugene Gloria with that good serve. Miguel Yu!
Wow. He went on top of the blockers in that play.
Look at this. I just saw a man fly.
Ganda nung arm swing eh. Iba talaga pag maganda yung approach mo eh.
And Regidor had to scramble just to put up a sack for his teammate, but it didn't work out. And don't look now, Chiki, nauna na pa ang Ateneo to 20 points.
Kanina kasi naririnig mo yung bench ng Ateneo saying, calm down. Tapos kino-coach sila na to just play their game.
So
buhay pa.
gets back, buhay pa nga. Ito yan. Gian Salarzon goes cross court. It's a dig from back row by Eugene Gloria. And Rui Ventura getting it done once again.
Ventura challenging the inner blocker of Ateneo. There goes that setup to him. Ayan, ganda nung back set.
6 points already for Rui Ventura. We get a tied first set here at 20. Isa Hosseini. It's out. Ateneo with the edge again. 1 point up. Home stretch ng set 1. Regidor. Great combination. But Miguel Yu with that dig from back row. Eugene Gloria up with the ball. Regidor. Then that drop. Then the joust. We have a rally. Back set. Amil Pasillo.
You know, as much as possible kasi pag binigyan mo ng hulog ang Ateneo or a soft touch, they'll be able to run a play just like that. They took advantage of the soft play that was given to them by LaSalle.
Iba talaga pagka-rivals ang naglalaban.
Oo. Kaya nga ito, battle din to ng puso no?
Totoo. Ateneo finding themselves up by 2 right now. I think this is their largest here in the opener. Rui Ventura. And it went wide. Look at this. Ateneo leading their largest 23-20. Coach Joe will call a timeout for the Green Spikers.
Sobra-sobra, Huwag kang matakot mag-block. Pero daanin mo sa pwesto. Hindi pwedeng iiwas mo sa block na pagkataas ka. Mataas ka na nga eh. Ito lang yung blocking mo, ganyan lang. Ito yung kamay ng kalaban. Ito yung sa'yo.
Boys, 3 down na. Started with your serve. 3 down, 3 down, 3 down.
Paisa-isa tayo. Pasa muna. Ngayon, pag naka-atake tayo, sino nasa, ikaw? Oo. Buka muna.
Wala, boys! Wala! Ayan mo! Start!
Wala na narinig mo, Chiki, kay Coach Joe.
Sabi nga ni Coach Joe kay Ventura, huwag ka matatakot sa block kasi yung ginawa ng blockers ng Ateneo, pumunta sila, they pushed Ventura to go and hit that ball cross-court palabas. Kasi medyo nasa loob yung blocking That's why sabi ni Coach Joe, ang tangkad mo naman, mataas ka pa tumalon, huwag ka matakot sa block.
It's that push from Eugene Gloria, not exactly the kind of play that they want to execute here. Rui Ventura tosses it up. Here's Gian Salazon. Good dig from back row. Sal. Another chance for Ateneo. Going back to Gian Salazon. Ball. Across the net. Boy pa, oh. Wow, what a rally here! Teka muna. Pero may challenge si Coach Vince. Net fault. During the rally, tumayo na siya
Oo. Kanina nag-signal na daw si Coach
Kaya
na
nga.
meron siyang challenge. Pero hindi nakita.
This is a crucial challenge here. If it turned out to be a successful challenge, well, then just replay the point for one thing. Pero
Yeah.
mahaba-haba yung rally na pinagdaanan nun, ha? That fault. Coach Vince Mangulabnan. Ito na naman yung Ateneo. Binabaliktad na naman yung pangyayari. Almost mga 60 or 70% ng set number 1. Habol lang sila ng habol sa LaSalle.
Right. LaSalle seemed to have controlled the first part of
Yun
this
nga
set. But then itong Ateneo started to become in system and then they started to just play their game.
And just like any other sport, it's now not how you start but how you end.
Oh yeah. Correct. Kaya dapat talaga, on your toes ka lagi,
That's
di ba?
right.
Para mabilis parate ang galaw. Tapos yung energy level mo, mataas. Yan. So, hinahanap pa natin yung net fault.
Sino bang mas malapit coming here to Montalban?
Ateneo.
Ateneo, no? So, ibig sabihin, jet lag itong Lasal.
Oo.
Jet
Kumuha pa ng visa. Ako kaya medyo natagalan, nag-apply pa ako ng visa.
At ito, nagtatagalan din, ha? Na makapag-conclude ng any decision ng ating mga officials dito with that net fault challenge ni Coach Vince ng Ateneo.
Yeah, because I think that net fault was in the middle of that
Yep,
long rally.
rally.
Oh, so hinahanap pa nila yung play na yon.
Pero I noticed him kasi mas malapit naman siya sa atin Tumayo na siya during that rally. Hindi pa siya napansin kaagad ng ating mga referees.
Right.
This is how important this match is.
Yeah. Kwentuhan muna tayo habang wala pa. No? Si De Castro kanina, yung nag-warm up pa sila, the libero of Ateneo.
Yes.
Ang lakas pumalo. Grabe, binigyan siya ng isang set humingi siya and wow. He could be like Johnny Banez. Ganun siya, magaling.
Well, he's provided some good years on his services here for Ateneo.
Yeah. Pero he's also doing a good job as libero. Mahirap makawala yung bola sa kanya
Totoo yan. So, meron na ba?
Wala
Resulta ito?
Si Coach Vince is so patient. Di ba sabi niyo nga, he's a very kind man. Itong si Coach Vince.
Kasi Coach Vince, oo naman. Setter ang pwesto nito when I was covering him sa Spikers turf before. Talaga nga. Tagal These better make sure. Yun lang yun di ba?
Kasi crucial to 23-21 ang
Kaya
score
nga. Pero yun nga yung binabanggit ko. There was an ongoing rally when he finally stood up.
Ikaw, kamusta naman yung pag-travel mo coming here?
Yeah, may driver ako
Okay Social natin
Sabay ka. Yung director natin.
Hi, Direk.
Really? Wow. They still could not make any conclusion here. Ganong kalupit itong challenge si Coach Vince sa palaisipan.
Kailangan hanapin kasi
Well, spend your weekend with us. We're doing this. Sabi nga natin, para din dun sa mga volleyball fans, lalo na near the area.
There's also the challenge by Ateneo's inclusive third quarter. All stands point goes to DLSU.
Inconclusive yung challenge.
So kapag inconclusive, yung call ng referee ang mananaig.
Yes. So Rui Ventura serves a good one here. Gian Salarson trying to go back row. Eugene Gloria with a dig. Oh! Chris Hernandez again delivering.
Yeah, si Hernandez kasi when he makes a decision, talagang tinutuloy niya. So even if the blockers were there, hindi siya natakot. He challenged the blockers.
Hernandez 6 points, same output by Rui Ventura for LaSalle. Down by 1. Ateneo, can they get themselves a set point? Amir Pasino willing and able to do it for the Blue Eagles.
Nicely done there by Pasino. Not much strength in that hit, but he just played with the arms of the, or the hands of the blockers of LaSalle.
Leading scorer for Ateneo. Of course, Amir Pasino. 2 set points for the Blue Eagles. Good serve. Pasino. Is there anything else that LaSalle can do? Yung atake na yun. Umama sa net. Kamay. And Ateneo will take the first set. 25-22 against LaSalle. Kumbaga coming from behind with their performance and their gutsy plays here in the opener. Here in Game 3 of the semifinals, Chiki.
Yeah, you know, hindi kasi sila na-rattle eh. Even if 60% of that set, sila yung umahabol. Talking about Ateneo. They just stayed in system. They controlled the first ball. And they did a good job at the net as well.
Well, we made mention they have the momentum coming into this Game 3 because they won Game 2 and taking care of the first set, 25-22. Fiercely contested set number 1 and won by Ateneo. With so many long rallies pa nga, kung tutusin, Chiki, di ba?
Yeah, they were able to control the ball kasi. Tsaka, mas maganda yung ano nila, yung pag-control din ng kanilang mga errors. Not much net fault there.
Well, yun nga. Eto na naman sila eh. Pagka nanggaling sa ilalim at naiahahon.
Kita mo yung errors, like what I was saying, mas na-control nila yung unforced errors eh. 10 ang ano nila, ang sa LaSalle. They forced LaSalle to commit that much error. Tapos dalawa lang yung kanila. And the attacks, mas madami sa LaSalle, pero it's the errors.
Well, that was one big factor that they will have to take a look back again. Etong panig ng LaSalle. So tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang momentum para rito sa Ateneo. That time it's LaSalle and all went out for Miguel Yu.
Yeah, it's not the way that you want to start the second set, but pretty sure babawi agad si Yu.
So the son, JJ Rodriguez, So they got to lessen their errors. It's one lesson that they have learned back in set number 1. Chris Hernandez is going for the attack and commits an infraction here that will pave the way for Ateneo to get their first point here in set 2. Pero si Coach Joe will go for a challenge.
Yes, because net fault was called on Hernandez, but Hernandez said that he didn't touch the net.
So ito, maaga yung challenge kagad.
Mabilis-bilis to.
At saka syempre, ayaw nga magtuloy-tuloy yung momentum ni Coach Joe.
Yeah.
Nabalikan pa sila ng Ateneo kanina sa opening set natin. Can't afford to give an inch, ika nga.
So this also gives Coach Joe time, no, to do his reminders for his team. Sabi nga niya sa akin kanina, si Usaini is a really good addition to their team because he's an all-around player. Yan, lalo na sa blocking. Kailangan bantayan kung nasan si Usaini.
Isa Usaini was able to come up with only 2 points back in the first set.
Si Usaini kasi is number 1 in blocking
Meron
with
nga ba?
29 kill blocks coming into the semis.
Meron.
Meron. Our second referee kasi it happened right in front of him.
Yes. So it's now 2-0. Coach Joe making the right decision to call a challenge right there. And it turned out to be successful. So here we go.
Good reflex.
Louis Ventura. Tulak lamang rito for Eugene Gloria. Let's see what Ateneo's going to do about this. Emil Pasino finding a hole in the middle.
That's a power tip there. Ang ganda nung push niya. You know, you think he'd hit that ball, but he was able to just control it to the spot na gusto niya with that power push.
Isa Usaini, that's the way they want him to play.
Yeah, and he jumps really high as well. That time, halos walang kahirap-hirap para kay Usaini kasi isa lang ang blocker eh.
Look at that, sabi ko nga, pag lumundag ito si Isa Usaini, kitang-kita niya yung kabilang court.
Oo nga.
Para siyang drone eh, no?
Oo, right.
And here comes up with a block, but of course the ball went out. Miguel Yu will get that point for Ateneo.
No, good distribution of sets here. Hindi lang sa front line nagbibigay ang Ateneo, pero pati sa back row.
Rog Alejos. Hindi pa siya maramdaman rito for Ateneo. Nevertheless, they took the first set here. Louis Ventura, nagawa ng paraan ng Ateneo. They go back to Isa Usaini. He will not be denied.
Kahit sinong ilagay mong blocker sa kanya, hindi talaga pwedeng mag-isa lang. But then the plays kasi of Lasal, they're so fast na hindi mo iisipin sa gitna ibibigay yung bola.
Here's Lasal as they lead by 2. Chris Hernandez. They need more from him. Almost it is an ace.
Pangalawa na yun, di ba? The first one was Ventura and this one, si Hernandez.
Well, sila nga talaga pouring in the points. Louis
Yeah.
Ventura has got 6-7 points right now for Chris Hernandez. And they are up by 3, but of course they have learned their lesson. Nothing is a safe lead, especially when you're going for a chance for that battle for gold. Incidentally, that's going to happen this coming Monday. Babalik tayo ng Playtime Phil Oil Center in San Juan.
Yan. You know, it's also about the setup of your setter to the hitter. Saan mo siya ilalagay? Yung pwesto ba niya malapit sa mga blockers? And Taluban has done a good job.
Emil Pasino. Eugene Gloria gets blocked.
Yeah, they knew that Gloria was gonna go for cross court. That's why sinara na nila yun.
See this grab block of the set. It's also the effort there from Carl Corregidor. Service error for Ateneo. It's Isa Osaini. What a good serve.
Good up.
So Osaini getting the ball over. Taluban with that set.
Oh. Corregidor, it's such a good addition here. Yung nung pinasok siya, yung momentum ng Ateneo, umakyat eh.
Had some problems for a nice pass coming from Chris Hernandez that time. Ateneo's closing in again, 5 serving 6. They took game 1. Oh!
It was an over receive for LaSalle,
Yeah.
and they tried to put it up, but yun lang, it failed.
And just like that, we are even at 6 here in set number 2. Salazar committing a service error. Service error number 4. Well, second here in set 2 for Ateneo. Rui Ventura. He's got to unload some more. For LaSalle's sake. Taluban. And how do you like that? Carl Corregidor.
Ganda ng connection ni Taluban sa ni Corregidor. I mean, isang tingin lang eh, alam mo na eh, kailan papasok.
Pumped up pa itong Ateneo after taking set number 1. Let's see the effort here of LaSalle. And Rui Ventura. It's Ateneo will take us to the first technical timeout here in set number 2. Leading 1-0 and leading by 1 going into this technical timeout nga. Back here as we continue with the second set in Ateneo, trying to hang tough with this 1-point edge that they have over their arch rival, basically, ang LaSalle in almost everything here. So take a look at Eugene Gloria coming up a technical timeout, scoring on that attack, hits the fingers of the defenders of Ateneo.
Yeah, LaSalle has to come up with more combination plays. Kailangan ma-deceive nila yung blockers ng Ateneo.
8-all. Eugene Gloria has got to come up with some more. That's Ateneo's point. Nahawakan ng LaSalle. Not exactly as solid as he would want to hit that ball for Miguel Yu.
Oh, I think that was really the plan. Para lang
Bagay.
ma-tip lang, ma-touch lang ng tip ng fingers yung bola.
Kumuha ng buwelo. Hernandez.
Good
There was
up.
that block. But Ateneo, Hernandez with a push. Let's see here, Ateneo. Abil Pasino gets blocked. Good recovery here by Ateneo. Miguel Yu sends it over. Hernandez again going cross court. Pasino!
That was a long rally. Iba-iba yung mga tumira,
Oo,
but
ah.
Pasino, he was the one who was able to go over the blockers.
Grabe si Crisostomo, yung kanilang libero, di ba?
Yes.
Pag-receive. Yung pag-dig niyang gano'n, parang, yun lang. Yun nga lang.
Noon, ang tawag doon, puto. Pagka na-receive mo yung strong hit and you are able to put it up really well.
I just love that baga meron mind games that have been going on between these two teams. Kaya natin parang bragging rights kasi ito. Kaya sinasabi natin si Emil Pasino, you can only stop him for a while.
Ang ganda rin naman kasi nung setup ni De Castro. It was an underhand setup and he wasn't even facing Pasino. But boy, that was a good set.
Well, I see it, 8 points already for Emil Pasino ng Ateneo as they are up by 2. Isa Osaini! Sabi nga natin, he's got to be more aggressive. He's got to really activate himself here.
Yeah, if you wanna get the momentum back at nasa harapan si Husseini, bigay mo at ibigay mo sa kanya.
5 points for Isa Osaini. Down by 1 ang Lasal. Nagawa ng paraan ng Ateneo. Send it over. Isa Osaini. And then there's... Oh!
There's a
Reaching beyond, yes.
But they're going to challenge that call.
I had that feeling in that particular sequence, they were all up in the air like that. Pero parang nagkailangan na, parang there was supposed to be something going on that's wrong. Reaching beyond.
Oh,
Oh.
cross na cross siya.
So unsuccessful challenge for Coach Joy. Ateneo is up by 2. Di ba ganahan tong Ateneo? Makauna lang. Rui Ventura.
Yeah, that was a good hit by Ventura. Nakita niya na ang lapit ng blocker ng Ateneo sa antena. So, tinamaan niya yung outer arm ng outside blocker for the ball to hit the antenna. Smart move.
It's been a while for Rui Ventura to come up with another point. The service purpose here for Lasal. He's got 7 as of the moment.
Oh, it's over.
Yun ang ginawa ng paraan ni Eugene Gloria. Thank you.
Yeah, the serve of Mendoza wasn't really a strong one, but it was a floater, hard to control. It was over-received.
Uriel Mendoza did not even see action back in game 2.
Yeah.
They need all the help that they can get for the Green Spikers, I guess. Emil Pasino tried to drop it. The defense was right there. Eugene Gloria going cross-court. Nandun si Lance Castro. Let's see how it's going to be done here. Combination, Eugene Gloria. If at first you don't succeed, you know what's going to happen next.
Yeah, Gloria did a good job. He saw na walang middle blocker. Kaya ang laki ng playground niya. Ayun, pasok na pasok ang bola.
Finding themselves ahead again. 13 serving 12. Uriel Mendoza. Here's the back set. And Emil Pasino will tie it all up.
Sobrang lakas, sobrang bilis ng bola ni Pasino. It's hard to stop if it's not blocked.
Mas magaan siya ngayon eh. Nagpagupit eh.
Ay, oo. Pati si Alejos, parang nagpagupit din.
9 points for Emil Pasino. Serves up a good one here. Rui Ventura. Good recovery by Pasino. Ball over for Ateneo. Isa Osaini. Let's see this drop for Gloria. It got the line! Gian Salabson!
Ang bilis kasi ng reaction ni Salarzon eh. Kinover ng Lasal blockers yung down the line, so he went for a cross court. Look at this. Ganda nung setup. Sarado yung down, pero nagawa niya ng paraan sa cross court.
Ateneo ahead again. Basilio, what a serve. And what a dig here. Eugene Gloria, get along with this one.
Yeah, Eugene Gloria, yung cross court niya has been working for him.
Tied set number 2, 6 points for Eugene Gloria. Isa Hosseini to serve. Nancy Castro with a good reception. And Miguel Yu gets the point for Ateneo. There was that check from Lasal. Ateneo is up 1. Carrera papunta sa 16. Okay, so it's not a point for Ateneo, it's Lasal. So Lasal is up by 1.
It's over.
Ganun ba naman kalakas yung service nito sa Isa Hosseini? And Gian Salazar, let's get that point back our own way.
Ganda nung snap ng wrist ni Salarzon. That's why Espo was able to go in between the net and the blockers.
What a game 3 here. Tied at 15, set number 2. Nakauna rito ang Ateneo. Ball up here.
Senior tried, but it was a bit off position.
It's LaSalle who's up by 1 going into this technical timeout. LaSalle, can they hang on? Well, they seem to be trying to hang on. Up by 1 right now. Even some confusion is with regards to who will get the point. A little about a couple of plays before. And they truly could use something to tie it all up here. Emil Pasino almost getting it done. Eugene Gloria off the hands of Ateneo that time.
Galing ulit ng adjustment ni Gloria. Nakita niya, sinasara na ng blocking ng Ateneo ang cross court. So he went for the middle blocker of that 3-block team and got the point.
And slowly but surely, Eugene Gloria is also contributing very well. He's got 7 points para rito sa panig ng LaSalle as they are up by 2. Eugene Gloria tosses it up. Dig Gian Salazar right there. How about this back set? And Emil Pasino tried the drop ball. Ito ang atake. There's still an answer here for Ateneo. We got a good rally going on. The 1-2. Nandun si Lance de Castro. Hulog lang.
Oh, wow.
Big LU. Nagawa pa rin ang paraan ng LaSalle. And the rally continues. Gutierrez with a back set. Emil Pasino. There was that dig from Muriel Mendoza. Gutierrez once again. Dito naman tayo sa kabila. Wala kayong sasawa-sawa. Big LU.
That was a long rally. Very interesting, very exciting. We saw the defense of both teams. Excellent performance from both Ateneo and LaSalle.
Longest rally so far here in Game 3.
16 serving 17.
Sino sa inyo yung mga nagsasabi? Hindi, mabilis lang yun pag ang mga lalaki. Are you kidding me? How important is this? A 1-2. And a good decision right there from Lasal.
Yeah, sometimes talaga kailangan yung setter gumagana sa on-2. And Regidor did exactly that na hindi prepared ang Ateneo.
As a Regidor, kailangan talaga everybody has to activate themselves.
Yeah.
Everybody has to take part. Ball over here, Belanci Castro. Here comes Lasal. Regidor with that. Set for Rui Ventura. And Lasal will get the point. Ano nangyari sa ating scoreboard dito? Timeout is utilized by Ateneo.
Ang bilis ng mga pangyari. Ang gusto nating madaliin lahat. Dahan-dahan tayo, guys.
Okay, coach. Baba muna, baba.
Enzo, advantage tayo sa open pre. Harap ka, di ba? Pwede tayo mag-2. Okay, pero kung mag-A-pass ka, pwede mong iabot kay Rog. Okay, pero pag nag-B-pass, pag binigay sa'yo, alam mo kung saan ka advantage. Okay? Guys, umaangat naman yung mga bola. Hinukulangan lang pa tayo ng effort pa. Nagtagang open.
Taas lang natin. Confidence.
Kailangan din talagang makipag-usap ni Coach Vince. Trailing by 3 sila as of the moment, Chiki.
Yeah, I think the most important part there, aside from the X's and O's that Coach Vince mentioned, was to go with their own timing. Huwag silang susunod sa timing ng Lasal. That's why, slow down. Yun yung sinabi ni Coach.
19-16. Kikipagsabayan nga naman sa bilis itong Ateneo. And see if they do it like that with Miguel Yu scoring for Ateneo.
And you could see the sets, hindi siya masyadong mataas, so they're trying to run faster plays.
And so Gutierrez to serve for Ateneo. How about that back set by Regidor?
Nice set.
Wow!
Wow!
Great effort by Lasal right there. That was just ayun lang.
Great effort talaga from Lasal. Grabe, akala ko matatamaan si Coach Joe but better output from Ateneo. Nakita nila na nagkakagulo pa yung defense, yung floor ng Lasal, so pinasok na nila agad yung kanilang atake.
Pasino is now in double figures with 10 points. And just tailing Lasal. 18-19 here.
18-19.
And so again, safe serve. Atake.
Nice. Yeah. That was a good hit. Binaan lang sa off the fingers of the blockers of Ateneo.
Para kay Real Mendoza, simple basic play like this, matamain natin sa kamay ng defenders.
Oh, kasi nasa harap mo na, 6 hands na yun eh. Huwag mo na i-challenge.
Yung kanta, I have 2 hands lang pero
Correct.
So Lasal, first team to get it to 20 points.
Again, Ateneo has to watch out. Husseini is in front, and you can bet that he's going to be fed that ball.
Contributing 5 points so far, Isa Husseini para sa Lasal as they find themselves up by 3 right now. And we know Isa Husseini can still do more. That ball sailed out.
Yeah, mukhang hindi i-challenge ni Coach Joe.
Pero nag-isip siya ng konti.
Oo, nag-isip na. Kaya
Nag-isip
hinintay natin eh,
Kaya
no?
nga. 19-21. Rui Ventura scoring.
Ganda ng palo ni Ventura. There was confidence in that hit. He saw na mauuna siya sa blocking ng Ateneo. And he went for it.
3 points up and 3 points more in order to tie it all up here in Game 3 of this semifinals. Pero Gian Salazon again on that cross court.
Yeah, good placement there in the setup of Taluban kay Salarzon.
The way things are going between these two teams, still far from over. As with regards to settling the issue here in the second set. Isa Alsaini. Good effort here by Ateneo. Ball over. Chance para rito sa Lasal. Letting go for this back row attack by Eugene Gloria. What an effort right there for Ateneo. We're gonna give it another try. Oriel Mendoza.
Mendoza hitting that ball so passionately. Good arm swing. Late yung blockers ng Ateneo.
I can't blame Oriel Mendoza. Hindi man siya nagamit back in Game 2. Sabi niya, I'll make the most out of this.
He received a warning from our first referee. Natawa na lang siya kasi sobrang emotional lang eh.
Time out Ateneo.
Sige, kuha tayo pasa, okay? Float server. Hira, advantage tayo. Punta tayo doon. Okay? Punta lagi tayo sa advantage. Huwag tayo muna umalis sa advantage. Nasa end part tayo, guys. Nasa third phase na tayo. Kailangan doblehin natin. Di naman malayo eh.
Okay, coach.
Kayang-kaya pa.
Kaya.
Ang dami bang pwede mangyari? Good job, nakakadampot. Doblehin pa natin yung dampot.
Okay, coach.
Okay, ngayon, pasa muna tayo. Amil, advantage ka sa side. Composure, boys.
Still trying to up their chances here.
Yeah.
Kahit na almost at the finish line na itong Lasal. At least here in set number 2.
Strategic din eh yung timing,
Yes,
yung timeout
kaya
ni Coach Vince because Mendoza was the one who got so pumped up after that good hit of his at siya din yung magsuserve ngayon. So let's see if there's an effect.
Bill Pasino. Ano ko mapasa lang, Amil? Binanatan mo eh.
I think there was a slight effect in Mendoza kasi walang service pressure eh yung binigay niya. Nag-sure ball siya. That's why Ateneo was able to run a smooth play.
Here's Emil Pasino right now. Total of 11 points for Emil Pasino. Eugene Gloria. It's out.
Too much pressure, too much power rather in that hit. But I think they're going to challenge it for ball in, ball out.
Ito mga strategic na rin talaga ito.
Kasi kung ikaw din ang Lasal, ayaw mong makontinue yung momentum ng
Tama.
Ateneo kasi pahabol na sila eh.
Kanina down by 3 ang Ateneo and coming up with a couple of consecutive points. Ball in, ball out.
Out.
Yeah. I could have said that too. Nakita ko naman. Actually, tumama nga doon sa sapatos sa left shoe ng ating line judge. So it's LaSalle's turn naman to talk things over.
Close yung blocking natin. Expect. Huwag kayo sumiksik. Tapos basa.
Tutok muna tayo sa pasa
Go
natin,
cross.
ha? Tutok muna sa
Hindi
pasa.
ka pupunta din sa corner.
Pag inangat sa inyo yung bola, patay na natin.
Hindi sa nila corner pa. Puro sharp.
Hey, ano mo?
Let's go!
Well, mas kailangan ito ng LaSalle for one thing. Although lamang sila rito na isa, sila nga yung atake. Kailangan din. Usual naririnig na sa mga isang magandang pasa muna, di ba?
Tsaka yung coverage is very critical.
Senior with a good serve here. Regidor. Oh! And Rui Ventura delivers.
Very smooth. Alam na alam ni Ventura kung anong gagawin niya. Ang ganda nung setup sa kanya. That's why it was just in his comfort zone. So you could expect a floor hit there from Ventura.
This time around, LaSalle, 2 set points. Isa Alsaini is serving for the set. It's always a good serve. Gian Salazon, and that went out, and we're all tied here. LaSalle hanging on, not just nerves, but hanging on to the pressure. And one set apiece. Ika nga sa lahat ng ating mga manonood. Kita nyo na? Sulit, di ba?
Sulit. Kita din natin the performance of both teams. Ang ganda in that second set. There were so many times when we thought the ball was wala na. Tapos nabubuhay pa nila, naiiwasan, naiilagan nila yung coach nila just to keep the ball alive. And it was a good performance from both teams.
They really mean business. This rivalry is really very, very much alive. Tabla tayo here in Game 3 of this semifinals. Ang LaSalle naman ang kumuha ng set 2, 25-22. Basically, it's ATENEO versus one big fight. Identical result. Iba nga lang ang resulta dahil nga ang LaSalle naman ang kumuha ng set number 2. So tabla nga tayo. For now, here in Game 3 of the semis between these two teams.
Very close, 25-22 natapos yung second set. And the main story here is the errors. Because 8 yung nagawa ng ATENEO at 4 lang, kalahati lang yung errors ng LaSalle, which is a big improvement from the previous set. Because the previous set, LaSalle had 10 errors at 2 lang sa ATENEO.
But still, a thriller of a second set that we have seen between these two. Anything could have happened. LaSalle hanging tough. So here we go, and welcome to set number 3. Thank you very much sa ating mga manonood at sumusubaybay sa YouTube channel ng VD Collegiate Challenge 2025. Benji Santiago and Chiqui Pablo at your service. Regidor, it's like going back to the drawing board, and LaSalle, Rui Ventura continues to be hot indeed.
Ang ganda ng pagka-distribute nung set. Because when they went for Ventura, all the blockers were watching out for the outside hitter of LaSalle. Ang ganda nung setup na yon.
10 points already for Rui Ventura. So he opens up the scoring. Siya nagsara kanina sa set 2. Here comes LaSalle, Emil Pasino, but there's a dig here for LaSalle, Rui Ventura, at it again!
You know, kasi si Ventura, pag sinasabihan siya ni Coach Joe, makikita mo sa mukha niya na he wants to learn, And he's going to do the thing that Coach Jo tells him to do. And look at that. Ang ganda ng production niya.
He wants to learn, but the
Yeah.
way I'm taking a look at him, it's like watch and learn.
Oh.
That's the way he has been distributing the points here. And here comes another point for LaSalle.
Yeah, Hussein is in front. You really need to keep an eye. And this is a I think this is a strong front line for LaSalle because you've got Mendoza, Husseini, and Ventura, power hitters.
The whole realization that they were able to taste defeat and finding themselves, kumbaga nag-reality check din itong LaSalle. Remember, it was still Ateneo who took the first set.
Yeah.
And that's a come from behind,
So dun sa second, sinigurado na nila.
Pero head-to-head pa rin yun.
Oo.
Sa Husseini, nag-hesitate. And then nagkalituhan na on who's really going to be attacking for them.
Yeah, that was an over-receive and Regidor tried to set up his teammate for a good attack. Kaya lang hindi umubra that time.
Si Uriel Mendoza hindi nakareact. Sabi niya, yes, ako nga yung coach. Anyway, eto na naman yung Ateneo. And then all of a sudden, ganun lang. Kanina 3-0 to. Ngayon 3-all na.
That was a mishit from Mendoza. 3 blockers were there, so you know na mataas ang respeto ng Ateneo para sa kanya.
What a match. You can really never tell what's going to happen next.
Good reflex.
It's LaSalle who's going to get the point. Emil Pasino surprised. And looking at Coach Vince.
Yeah, the referee has called a catch and throw
Kaya nga.
or lifting violation.
Sabi ni Coach Vince, okay na. Sige na.
Tuloy na ang laro.
Yeah. First service error for Isa Husseini here in Game 3 of the semifinals. So this time, tingnan natin, Raj Alejos. Regidor, give a good serve! Nandito na si Eric Layog.
Yeah. Di ba kanina I was telling you nung nagpo-warm up sila, Layog hasn't played yet and he's a really good medal.
Yeah. Dito kasi magkalaman eh. Hindi pa nagamit, di ba? Samantalang ginamit siya. It was utilized back in Game 2.
Oh, wow!
Ace! Ventura. Yeah, that's ace number 2 for him. He's got a total of 12 points. Move it, ace of the set. Sal. 2 points up. Salarson going back row. There was Eugene Gloria right there. It's Rui Ventura. Good effort by Miguel Yu. And here comes Emil Pasino, Gian Salarson. Oh, yun lang. Overpass. And then it results in a good play.
Ang ganda ng reaction ni Layog dun sa quick return ng Ateneo. And he was able to push that ball right where it was really open.
Eric Paulo Layog coming in here, and he's already got 2 points here in set 3. Service error. Feeling the pressure, but who can handle the pressure better? And
Yeah.
who wants it more?
Yeah, that's the question. Who can handle the pressure better?
You know, again with a good set right there. So Mendoza was able to score. And now LaSalle finding themselves up by 3. We got this technical timeout. And V-League fans, time to turn down the heat and turn up the cool. Keep cheering, keep smiling, knowing you can always count on us and keep cool with Crush. Ayan, special treat for, of course, the fans that have shown up here sa Inares, Montalban. You know you are being treated very well by the V-League organizers.
Oh, treated very well kasi ganda rin ang game eh.
Ito. Una pa lamang to, meron pa tayong susunod dito, ha? Serves it long. And of course, Ateneo trailing will take any point that they can have. 6 serving 8, Gian Salarson to serve for the Blue Eagles. And a good serve right there. Miguel Yu, good take by De La Salle. Eugene Gloria gets it off the block.
You know, the set to Gloria was high. He had enough time to make the proper adjustments in his approach, hence the hit.
8 points so far for Eugene Gloria. Back up 3 against, again, ang La Salle. Miguel Yu, babawin kagad with that attack.
Yeah, good attack from Yu. He saw na wala pa si Usaini. Medyo na late siya to cover that block. So he was able to get that ball through.
Just keeping it close, 7 serving 9, 6 points already for Miguel Yu.
Good eye there by Retiro. Talaga sinundan niya yung bola eh. Tapos nung sure na siya na outside, that's when he let it go.
High risk, high reward. He went for it, pero yun nga lang, it went out. 10-7 here in the third set. Emil Pasino, good recovery right there by De La Salle, just getting the ball over Miguel Yu. Again, La Salle finding themselves scrambling. Here comes another drop. Ian Salarson. Louis Ventura also doing his thing with those drop shots. And ito na kay Eugene Gloria. All of a sudden, he changed the pace of the way they're doing their plays.
Yeah, Pasino knew that he was off position when he got that ball. That's why it went out. But that was a good hit from La Salle.
9 points already for Eugene Gloria, finding themselves up by 4.
Oh,
Reseridor.
they're trying to go short eh para ma-disrupt yung sistema ng Ateneo.
And so with a good serve, it's Reidor. And Eugene Gloria again delivering.
Yeah, if you know that Gloria is hot, bigay mo sa kanya, keep feeding him para tuloy-tuloy yung puntos.
Also in double figures, ito si Eugene Gloria with 10. Is this enough? A comfortable advantage for La Salle, up 4. And a good service. But here comes Miguel Yu, who gets blocked. La Salle up by 5, largest here in set number 3. Ateneo needing to make adjustments, and they're going to call a timeout. That's a grab block of the set. Look at Isa Hosseini, very animated with that.
Pa lang yung third phase, yung mga mukha nyo, parang nasa third phase pa. Ha? Wala namang masamang nangyayari eh. Diba? Tayo lang naman yung nagbibigay sa kanila ng opportunity. Ginagrab nila. Ang dami rin nilang chances na binibigay sa atin. Ayaw natin i-grab. Grab natin. Pwede natin aggressivein yung mga atake kanina. Pinipilit natin makipaglaro sa kanila ng pasahan. Wag! Pag may chance tayo sa ibabaw, alam nyong ibabaw kayo, atake tayo ng atake. Masyado tayo nakukontrol.
Loosen up. Confidence. Compose your eyes.
What's the big adjustment that they need to do again, Chiki?
You know, in that previous rally kasi, madaming chances na they could have hit that ball hard, but then they chose na ititip lang,
Kaya
talking
nga.
about Ateneo. That's why Coach Vince said, don't do that. Kasi nakikipagpasahan lang tayo sa Lasal. Patayin na kung kayang patayin yung bola.
Eugene Gloria, as I made mention, already in double figures. Ball up, Miguel Yu. Pasinio using the hands of the blockers. Well, at least coming off a timeout, they got a point
Yeah.
for Ateneo.
And you see smiles on their faces. So they're really trying to make their energy level go up, encouraging each other on the floor.
Miguel Yu. Regidor for Lasal. Ito naman ang cross-court.
Yeah, kasi isipin mo kay Usaini bibigay yung yung bola, lalo na nag-approach niya si Usaini. So hindi nila masyadong nabantayan si Mendoza, sa kanya pala binigay yung bola.
Only the third point for Mendoza, but nevertheless making the necessary effort to be up by 5 again. This LaSalle Green Spikers team over-received. Nagawa ng paraan. Nancy Castro was right there. Regidor.
Nice. Ooh, good
Oh,
pancake.
yes. Nancy Castro making the necessary effort. Isa Hussein tumbling down but still keeping the ball up. Is there a check? Voila. So that ball went out. Rui Ventura attack. Parang masyado silang nag-iingat sa bawat puntos nila, no? Gustong kunin.
They have to play loosely, no? Para talagang lumabas yung game nila.
Sabi ni Rui Ventura, might as well go for it again. Ganun din, itong Ateneo. And that's the way to do it.
There you
G.
go.
Gloria.
Kasi puro frontline yung attackers ng Lasal. So para maiba, para ma-confuse yung defense ng Ateneo, they went for Gloria who came from the pipe.
Tama na muna yung mga tip and drop.
Oo, tama na muna yun. Hampas na.
Kaya, oh, how about that quick attack here? Brian Castro.
Yeah, they should run. Ateneo should run more medals. Kasi nababantayan yung kanilang wing hitters eh.
11-15. Tied match that we have once again here. One set apiece. Pareho pa, identical yung score, 25-22 for Ateneo in set 1, 25-22 for LaSalle in set 2. Here in set 3, we're still about to find out what's going to happen. So we got this rally that we're all watching. Regidor with a back set. Rui Ventura, that's out.
That was a setup to Ventura that wasn't quite in his comfort zone. That's why yung approach niya dun sa bola medyo off din.
Emil Pasinio. Service error. LaSalle leads by 4, 16-12. Well, LaSalle is leading by 4 for now. Pero nakita natin the ability also of Ateneo to come back and turn things around dito, Chiki.
Yeah, they've done that quite a few times already. Kaya hindi ka pwede mag-relax. And you wanna get, if you're LaSalle, you wanna go all the way, dire-diretso, lakihan yung gap in between the scores.
Salazon went cross court, but there was that take from LaSalle. And we have seen several instances here with long rallies, but there was that block point by Eugene Gloria.
That was a good read by Gloria. He knew who the attacker was going to be, when it's gonna hit the ball. Ganda nung timing.
17 serving 12.
Mendoza with a good serve. Salazon gets it on that cross court.
Si Salarzon, simple lang no? Yung pag-approach niya But wow, very deadly.
13 serving 7.
Good reaction naman ni Lance Castro. Parang hindi lang 1 point yung nakuha nila.
Energy bunny talaga siya ng
naman.
Ateneo
Good serve. How about this attack? Well aware, Lance Castro was right there. Let's go, Miguel. What happened there?
The set was too low because awkward na yung position ni Gutierrez when he got that second ball. So you tried to make something out of that set, but he overcompensated. Nasa ilalim na siya ng bola, kaya lumabas.
And extending their lead to 6 points right now on LaSalle. Largest so far here in this third set.
Serving for the Green Spikers are Jay Magallanes.
Of course, for the Ateneo fans right here inside the venue, Binares Montalban, yes. You got that right. Well, Ateneo. And Emil Pasillo right now going for that kill.
Yeah, si Pasino, pag binigay mo sa kanya yung bola, he never fails.
And he doesn't even hesitate.
Yeah, that's the one. He never fails in courage, in confidence, in yun nga, hindi siya nag-hesitate.
Oh, he's leading all scorers here in this match. He's got 13. Combination, Eugene Gloria will also have 13 points.
Nahahata kasi talaga ni Husseini yung blockers ng Ateneo because he's so deadly. Sobrang na-establish siya ng LaSalle in the middle. So every time the setup goes up, iniisip na ngayon ng defense ng Ateneo, si Husseini yung kailangan bantayan.
It's wide. LaSalle hitting 20 as they lead by 6 again. Ateneo, usap-usap muna.
Hey, makinig muna. Diba yan, nagkakanya-kanya na kayo ng gustong gawin. Disiplinahin muna natin yung sarili natin. Pinapagawa ba sa inyo yan? Guys, balik muna tayo. Reset tayo.
Okay, coach.
Ha?
Sige po.
Dumisiplina muna kayo sa block, sa ilalim, sa pasa. Sa atake, ano ba yung pinapagawa? Diba? High and fast. Balik muna tayo.
Sistema kami, coach. Sistema. Wait, sistema lang. Sistema. Balik sistema.
Dahan tayo. Pasa muna. Set.
Because the necessity here for them to play as a team is one of the things that clear sa kanila ni Coach Vince.
Ang sabi nga kailangan discipline. They have to stick to the system.
And Emil Pasillo reacting positively.
Oo. Ganda nga ang ganda ng reminder ni Coach Vince kasi kanina nga parang kanya-kanya sila parang hindi sila nagje-gel. So that's a good output from Ateneo coming from the timeout.
14 solid points so far for Emil Pasillo. 15-20. Lahidor. Rui. Well, Miguel Yu tried to block it, but ball went out.
Yan, lakas ng palo ni Ventura, and it also helped that isa lang yung blocker niya. So it was easy for him to manipulate his hit.
13 points, just as well for Rui Ventura. Gloria serves up a good one. Miguel Yu.
Nice.
Successfully doing it.
Si Yu, hindi siya nag-hesitate magpalit ng isip in mid-air pag nakita niyang, oy wait, hindi naman kailangan ng malakas na palo dito eh. Because if you hit it hard and it's not needed, you expel unnecessary energy. Eh kailangan mo yun for a game like this.
Great
Wow.
combination. That's the Castro. Ito, yung subukan mo si Hosseini.
At yan yung dahilan kung bakit binabantayan talaga ng blocker si Hosseini. Because he's so powerful.
It's like when the going gets tough, you know who you can go to. Here he is at the service area. Isa Hosseini, who's got 7 points so far. Mendoza. Oh, nobody there at back row.
Mendoza kasi always goes for those strong hits. So that's why you saw the defense of Ateneo. Malayo sila sa likod, humahanda for that strong hit. And then, he changed his mind and went for a soft one.
Parang it's like a magic bullet for Coach Joe, ha?
Oo,
Si
good.
Mendoza.
Yeah.
Utilized here in Game 3. Pero ito si Amin Pasilio. Lumalabangan at kailangan mahawa lang yung kanyang mga kasama rito.
Yeah. Alam mo, ang ganda nung palo ni Pasinio eh. Lusot na lusot sa blockers.
15 big points already for Emil Pasinio. But LaSalle is just 2 points away to close out this third set. Pero Ateneo, boy pa, not yet to celebrate. Yo, now you can.
Wow, that was a good block. That was a good return from LaSalle. And eto na yung last output. Ayan o, it hit the foot. Eh pwede naman yun eh. Legal yun eh.
Naman. Pero kanina parang na-preempt eh. Si Cal Corregidor was already celebrating the point. Babalik pa sa kanila.
Kaya
Boy pa eh.
sabi ni Salazar, teka, ito na.
Ito pa, Ateneo trying to fight back here. An attack error by LaSalle. Sila naman na mag-uusap-usap.
Guys, reminders mo kayo kumpiyansa, please. Sir. Pero si Eric, slide mo na lang dito. Walang. Tapos, dos ka dito. Dos ka dito. Oh, meron ka pa naman dito. Siksikin natin yung blocker dito. Oh, yan. Meron ka dito, meron ka dito. Isa lang blocker mo dito. Ha? Tara. Louie, stop lang. Hindi kailangan malakas. Let's go. Bawi tayo. Tama na yan.
Talagang, yun na nga, specifically, ang start kagad ni Coach yung reminder.
Yeah.
Halos nandun na sila eh. Pero
Oo nga.
nasunod-sunod yung puntos nitong Ateneo eh.
Kailangan talaga, ang sabi ni Coach Joe, paghiwalayin yung yung blockers. Para matapos na nila to in 2 more points.
Ateneo backs against the wall. They go back row. Nagawa ng paraan ni Miguel Yu to keep it in play here for Ateneo. Regidor once again going to Rui Ventura. Pero binanggit talaga siya ni Coach Joe kanina si Rui Ventura.
Oo, kasi yung mga hits niya, almost all the time, it finds the floor eh. So, might as well give it to your high percentage player.
So 5 set points here for LaSalle. Trying to go with back-to-back wins as with regards to Game 3 here in the semi.
Kanina laging sinisave ni Redor yung mga over-receive. But this time, yan, siya na pumuntos.
Tinulak sa likuran sa back row and nobody was right there to defend for Ateneo. And LaSalle, they really need A good timeout kanina from Coach Joe. They responded very well. And closing out set 3. So back-to-back wins here for LaSalle, taking set 2 and set number 3 as well. 2-1 lead for LaSalle. Set number 4 will try to get things ready for all of you as we continue with Game 3 semis between Ateneo and LaSalle. Well, that previous set, LaSalle 25-19, shortest length of time to win a set for the Green Spikers so far and for this particular match, Game 3 of the semis, Chicky.
Yeah, more attack points coming from LaSalle, more errors din coming from LaSalle, pero it made up dun sa blocks, sa service aces. And, you know, Ateneo did a good show din naman in that last set, but mas aggressive lang ang LaSalle.
Kumbaga nakita natin, there were some other players who are willing to get involved in the plays for LaSalle. Of course, si Riel Mendoza nakita natin, even Raydor, tinulak niya yung bola to get that point.
Yeah. Ang ganda nung pagkaka-substitute ng players ng LaSalle. Layug also
That's right.
performed.
There was also the entry of Paulo Layog para dito sa panig ng LaSalle. So, utilizing, sabi nga natin it's a team effort that they want to happen here. Well, so far, of course, si Rui Ventura is leading LaSalle with his 14 points, followed by Eugene Gloria's 13. And let's see, they only need to win one more set to send them into the battle for gold. Of course, mamaya abangan din natin ang UST at saka itong FEU na nauna pa. Kumbaga itong UST na, well, we'll see what's going to happen. Basically, nakaunang FEU, nakabawi ang UST. And it was kind of a more convincing win na nangyari between UST with taking that game 2 nga. Kasi 4 na sets lang kinailangan nila eh.
You know, itong dalawang to, volleyball tradition runs deep and long dito sa dalawang universities na yan. So, it's going to be a very interesting match. Makikita natin na solid yung system, na kabisado nila yung system. So, let's wait for that.
That's right. Samahan nyo lang kami. Sa aksyon nangyayari po dito sa Henares, Montalban. So are you all set right now? Ken Batas will be seeing action for Ateneo.
I actually asked Coach Vince kung ba't hindi siya ginagamit. Meron daw iniinda in his leg. So let's see if he'll be okay.
Siguro para kay Coach Vince, parang gayahin mo na yung ginagawa ni Coach Joe, no? Utilize everybody. Kumbaga, baka mamaya some of your key players are kind of off coming here, di ba?
Yeah.
And kumbaga meron ka ng gut feel somehow.
They knew that the first ball was going to be given to Batas. That's why established yung blockers.
Well read, well anticipated. That grab, block of the set. Isa Oseini, Rui Ventura conniving to stop Kennedy Batas that time around. Another block point for De La Salle.
And you know that LaSalle, the strength of LaSalle is really at the net, whether sa women's or sa men's division. That's why you have to have faster plays para mas mauna sa blockers.
Was that block point by Eugene Gloria, netting him 14 points so far. Gutierrez with this set. Kennedy Batas, there was a great pancake save by Ridor. And Ateneo will finally get a point here in this particular set, set 4.
The faster you read the ball, the higher the chance na mabablock mo yung attacker.
Also with that perception, here's that combination play once again, and Rui Ventura loving it.
Yeah, he's having a good day today,
Oo,
Ventura.
15 points, Rui Ventura. Walang pahingahan dito.
Oo. Kahit tayo.
Pwede naman magpahinga daw bukas eh. And then get ready for some more action this coming Monday. As we're going to be starting with first the battle for the bronze. And then of course, yung ating ring battle for the gold. And nandun na rin yung women's division natin, di ba? With of course yung Adamson, is, they're going to be going up against FEU. And then there's Orleano versus CSB. Mendoza trying to go back row.
Ganda nung habol ni Oseini dun eh. Nasara nila yung block. Walang dadaanan yung bola ni Pasino. Look at that.
Limang puntos na si Yoyo Mendoza para rito sa Lasal. And a lot of them here in set 4, mga block points for the Green Spikers. Puro, hindi naman daw, puro block point. How about an ace? How about an ace? Sabi ni Isa Alsaini. And this is a move it. Ace of the set. 8 points for Isa Alsaini. Another good serve here. Salarson gets blocked. Ambil Pasino, one-hand save by
You'd think you'd set it up for the third hitter, but wala. Ginulat niya ang Ateneo, pati tayo nagulat.
Nobody expected this, but indeed it happened.
Kagad tayo naghanap kagad tayo eh. Eh, trabaho muna tayo.
Guys, let's go!
Bill, sabi ko nga sa'yo, wag mo nang hintayin. Pagka nasa taas pa lang, paluin mo na ng highlight. Okay? Gian, pwede tayo mag-high cross kasi yung layog yun nandun, yung number 7. Okay? Guys, tsaga pa tayo, tumitigil tayo, naglalakad tayo, ang bagal natin.
Labanan nyo, labanan! Hoy! Mga bakla! So, walang
Trying to create separation very early here in set number 4. Of course, coming off back-to-back wins after 2 sets for Lasal. Ateneo took set number 1, but it's part of history. Nagkakabul pa ngayon ng Ateneo.
They have to be able to run faster plays.
Gutierrez with a back set.
Yun.
Pasino, 16 points.
Ganda nung setup ni Gutierrez. It wasn't too high, it wasn't too far from the net. It was perfect for Pasino.
3-6 for now. Rod Chalejos. Serving. Good recovery right there. But Rod Chalejos, samantala, wait. It's going to be Lasal will take the point here. It's going to be a challenge for Ateneo.
Yeah, the challenge is reaching beyond.
So yun, let's see Dahil I think Yoyong Mendoza was once again involved in that play para sa Lasal. They seem to have lost steam. Pero they can come up with their own surprises itong Ateneo.
Ito na.
Oh.
The challenge is unsuccessful. Point and serve to DLSU.
Unsuccessful challenge by Ateneo. And LaSalle, 7 serving 3.
Oh,
Rare that you would see it, especially from Rui Ventura, who's already managed 15 points. 4 serving 7. Emil Pasino. Yoyo Mendoza.
si Mendoza, iniiba-iba na talaga niya yung trajectory, pati speed ng bola niya, and allowing us to see that he's such a versatile player.
Back here again in Dallas, Montalban, where we are bringing to you Game 3, this semi-final match between these two rivals. LaSalle is ahead 2-1. Ateneo is behind by 4 here in set 4.
Did you know that sabi ni Coach Vince sa akin kanina, this is the first time for Ateneo to play out of town.
Oh, really?
So tinanong ko nga, may effect kaya yun? Sabi niya, tingnan natin.
Out of town na ba to? Gian Salarson coming off that tactical timeout, activating himself once again.
Galing nung pag-feed kay Salarzon kasi hindi nagkakagulo pa yung net defense ng LaSalle.
This is a grab spike of the set, and they could truly use some more as they find themselves still trailing here. 5 serving 8. Eugene Gloria going cross-court. And there was Crisostomo where that was dig. LaSalle will win the point.
Yeah, the setup to Batas was too near the net. Kaya ano pa siya, he kind of had to lie down in the air to get that ball over.
Tsaka remember, Kennedy Batas, yung first parts ng ating Game 3, hindi siya naglaro. Ngayon lang siya ginagamit.
Right.
Yes, and nicely done right there. Celebrate it, celebrate the point. Carl Corregidor.
Right. It was a good hit. It was a smart one.
Yeah.
So yeah, go celebrate.
Tsaka kita niya talagang, okay, puntos na kami ha. Pwede na ako.
Sure na sure.
Kanina na-preempt eh. Here he is with that good serve. That's long for Rui Ventura. Bringing out in always the ability of Ateneo. Finding themselves to not totally be disappointed and trying to mount a comeback again here in set 4. Down by 2.
Ooh.
Ouch. Pero nabigay ng puntos.
That's why the services are still also very important kasi
naman.
it maintains your momentum eh. Whatever momentum you gain from the last play, diba, dinadala, kino-continue ng service yun eh.
Bumawi naman sila.
Bawing-bawi naman.
So Rog Alejos, it's been quite a while that we've heard him going for an attack like that. It's got to be more active.
This is a good front line for Ateneo. You've got Batas, Alejos, and Pasino.
And so with a good serve here. Oh, ito na naman si 12-8. Jean Gloria, who's got 15.
Wow.
Point.
That's what you call a bounce block. balik talaga agad. Tapos ang clean. Look at this. Wow, saradong-sarado. Ang ganda ng pagtalo ni Mendoza at saka Usaini.
So Sadie got that block point. He's got 10 points. Up by 5 right now is LaSalle. This is the fourth set. Eugene Gloria, so apologetic.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, namamahay na si Eugene Gloria na service. Bigla. Okay.
Nabasa niya yung isip mo eh. Isasabihin mo eh.
Kennedy Batas serves it out.
That's a good read from Gloria. Alam niya eh, nandun na siya sa dulo ng court eh. So that's a display of court awareness.
Five, Isa Oseini. Another guy in double figures. Para rito sa Lasal. Gutierrez, they try to quick play right there. Oh, yun lang.
Ganda! Ang smart ng move ni Salazon. The blockers were there for him. Isipin mo eh, ano ba? Off the tip of the fingers of the blockers or iuhulog ko na lang? Ganda ng decision niya.
And then the scramble between Eugene Gloria and Isa Oseini, not being sure.
Ganda ng location kasi nung push niya eh, no?
Yoyong!
He was gonna do, yeah, he was gonna do the same thing, just put that ball right behind the blockers, but kinulang lang sa push.
And then naman ang Ateneo making some headway plays.
11 serving 14.
Deficit just 3. Back row attack right there. And it's out.
Yeah, too much power, may halong gigil, kaya lumabas yung bola.
Lain mo nga naman. Ito na naman ang Ateneo. He's trying to make things very, very simple. And they will get the point.
Yeah, there was a touch on the ball by Salarzon.
Rui Ventura has got 16. 14,000 views? Really?
Why not? We hope you guys are enjoying the
Yeah.
ball game.
Salamat, salamat. Gutierrez. Ateneo going back to Gian Salarzon.
Utakan lang talaga dito eh. And Ateneo is running those faster plays. That's why in the last few ones, nauunahan na nila yung blockers.
How do you like that? Fortuna Banjit. Oh, nga pala.
Yeah.
I just noticed these two players. Nakapaglaro sila eh. Here in the semifinals.
Yeah.
Pero yun lang. Ngayon lang ba dumating ng mga to?
Strategy yan ni Coach Joe.
Samantala, ito naman Ateneo with a service error from Atendido. And feeling fans, you can vote for the athlete who's got the skills, the chill, and the coolest of all time. Follow the official Nestle Ice Cream Philippines Facebook page for more information. Voting runs until October 8. Winners will be known on October 10. Let's crunch that coat. Keep cool. with crunch. Back here for more of the action here in the fourth set. With LaSalle leading by 3, but ATENEO is closing in, and Gian Solanson with that attack gets them even closer.
That was a really confident attack there from Salarzon. Kahit na nandun yung blockers, he went over the blockers.
14 serving 16 at the service zone, Gian Salarzon.
And here's their team captain, Gian, with a skid serve. Eugene Gloria. Sa kapapasok pa lang ni Panchik, alam niya na kung sinong pupuntahan niya.
Oo nga. Tsaka si Gloria, nakahanap pa siya ng space in between the blocker, outside blocker and the antenna. That was a difficult hit, but he managed to do it.
Yung head-to-head matchup natin, Pasino and Gloria, both with 16 points so far.
Wow.
Talagang sila pa rin, no? Of course, si Rui Ventura also with 16 points for LaSalle. Gutierrez again with that set. Kennedy Batas tried to just go for the tip. Scrambling here is ATENEO, just get the ball over. Banjit with that running set to Eugene Gloria.
Medyo out of system yun, hinabol pa ni Banjit. But look at that. Ang layo ni Gloria from the net, but he was able to get it in between the inner blocker and the middle blocker.
So now it's Eugene Gloria who is leading all scorers, all the point makers here in this Game 3 of the semifinals. But Emil Pasino has checked back in for ATENEO. And here's Emil Pasino, gets blocked though. Grabe, synchronized pa. Oh, Eugene Gloria at the Isa Hosseini. Never see that again. Oh,
Yeah.
sayang. Ano, pero ayun na, di ba?
Ayun.
Sabay pa sila ni Eugene Gloria.
Wala talagang pupuntahan yung bola doon.
Kaya-
Saradong-sarado yung block.
11 points naman for Isa Hosseini. And the kalimuhan ng ATENEO that time around. They seem to be falling apart as they find themselves down by 6 right now.
Utos ko, nangyari naman yung utos ko open block pa nga eh. Okay? Hey guys! Sige! Trabahuin natin! Lagay mo na natin sa pasa. Isa pa ulit. Layuan ka pag nag-i-pass, bigay mo. Pero pag nag-bipas-ipas, Kennedy, alam mo na gagawin mo, advantage ka sa line. Pre, pag hingi ka pa rin dyan, huwag mo ipilit sa cross. Laban mo sa line, wala akong pakialam kung mag-outside ka sa line. Utos ko yan, highline tayo lahat. Kennedy, atake sa highline dyan. Kaya pa!
Let's go.
Diba sila? Yes, eh!
Well, ito na talaga. Big move na kailangan dito ng ATENEO, Chiki.
Yeah, and you heard, no, yung mga instructions ni Coach Vince. They want to go long, they want to go hard. Narinig din natin, kung ito plan A, ito plan B. So let's see if they can execute.
Well, itong LaSalle Green Spikers as they lead by 6 and their chance to play again in the battle for gold the same way they did last year. They lost out to FAU Tamaros. But maybe this is their year para rito sa Vili Collegiate Challenge, where it all started, Chiki.
Yeah, medyo mahirap pala pag ikaw yung kakapasok mo lang tapos nakascore ka kasi nababatukan ka eh.
Hindi na nila nararamdaman yan.
Ine-enjoy na nila.
Yeah, overjoyed with the way things are happening for them. Meron pa ba natitira para sa ATENEO? Ball is still up. They're still ready for that. Banjit was right there. Let's see. Let's go the other way. Long rally. Are we in for? Eugene Gloria!
Grabe, nagkakagulo na ang floor defense ng LaSalle. Hindi clean masyado yung kanilang pick-up sa bola. But wow, that last play, sakto.
Really a statement
Yeah.
from Eugene Gloria. I just want to say it again. Gloria, Gloria, hallelujah. They're just 3 points away to get another trip in that battle for gold. Ateneo, have they given up already? Not yet. Amir Pasinio.
Good decision from Pasino. It was a high set. It was a beautiful one. That's why lahat ng defenders ng Lasal umatras eh. Kaya niya hinulog sa gitna.
Still finding a way and still trying to fight back. Redor with a good serve. Banjit going to Eugene Gloria. And they're almost there. It's like seeing the light at the end of the tunnel for La Salle. 19 big points for Eugene Gloria. I just have to make this official. It's somewhere there. If it's not exactly the same, it's somewhere there. Sabi nga natin, ito naman, Kennedy Batas.
Yeah. Dapat ang Ateneo 1 point at a time. They shouldn't look at the scoreboard
Yep.
first and just stay in system.
Enzo Gutierrez serves a safe one. Banjit going to Isa Hussaini.
And I think that's what Lasalle's gonna do. Pag maganda yung first ball, they'll just go to Hussaini para matapos.
8 match points here for La Salle. Isa Hussaini with 12 points. Serving for the match. It's an ace! Eugene Gloria! Again! Gloria, Gloria, hallelujah! La Salle is back in the finals. They had to go the full route. They really made the big adjustment to consider they even lost set number 1 here in Game 3 to Ateneo. And they really did battle toe-to-toe, nail-biter in the second set. And then it happened for them again in set number 3, and it just went on and on dito, Chiki.
Yeah, you know, they recognize it and nag-prepare talaga ang Ateneo in their last match. That's why now the instruction of Coach Joe was for them to be aggressive, and that's what they did. They were aggressive in their serve receive, they were aggressive from the service zone, they were aggressive. Even Redor was aggressive. He would attack on 2. Ang ganda ng gel, ng chemistry ng Lasal team, and it really worked for them.
Even some of the players rarely used were able to contribute here for Coach Joe and De La Salle University Green Spikers. They're back in the finals after last year. Have a chance to take a championship, pero waiting sila. This is how it ended. 22-25, 25-22, 25-19, 25-16. La Salle getting the win here.
Yes, and right now, ang ating player of the game is none other than...
Well, sabi ko nga, hallelujah.
Yes, si Eugene Gloria. I mean, he was halos hindi siya linabas. He contributed from start to finish, and he was an energy bunny. And whenever a teammate would make a mistake, hindi siya nagsisisi. I mean, he really performed well.
He led them, and then he made that statement point. He made the final point. They're back in the finals. They deserve to celebrate however which way they can. So it's La Salle winning it. Hintay nila kung sino makakalaban nila between UST and FEU na tied yung serye na yan, 1 set apiece. So there's still more that we can offer you here for V-League Collegiate Challenge 2025 in the semifinals.